This starts with a really basic but actually quite profound question. Who am I?
Yeah.
The book uses that classic job interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses,
Yeah.
as a starting point for digging deeper.
Ugh, the dreaded strengths and weaknesses question. It sounds so simple, but answering it honestly can be really tough.
It can. The author shares a story, kind of embarrassing, he admits, about freezing up in an interview.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he had some rehearsed answer about a weakness, but it just felt fake, hollow. And that made him ask himself a much bigger question. Do I actually even know myself?
That really hits home. That gap between the polished answer we think we should give and genuine self-awareness.
We're often pretty good at analyzing other people, aren't we? Spotting their strengths, their weaknesses.
Oh, yeah.
But we rarely turn that same critical eye inward onto ourselves. It's like we're experts on everyone else, but kind of clueless about our own inner landscape.
It's definitely easier to critique outwards than to do that honest
But
self-assessment.
the book really stresses this. Identifying your real strengths and your actual weaknesses is the absolute first step if you want to improve in any meaningful way. You can't plan a journey if you don't know where you're starting from, right?
Makes sense. And the advice isn't just about fixing weaknesses, is it?
No, interestingly, the author suggests focusing first on really solidifying and building upon your existing strengths.
Okay, lean into what you're already good at.
Yeah, that's often where you can make the biggest gains. And faster, too, rather than just constantly battling against areas where you might naturally struggle more.
Right. Then comes the next crucial bit, figuring out and prioritizing the skills that employers, the industry, actually want.
Yes, this is key. The book points out that if you just search online for key job skills, something like communication skill comes up again and again.
Communication, yeah, you hear that a lot.
It really drives home the point that just being technically brilliant isn't enough anymore. You've got to be able to explain your ideas, work well with the team, present your findings clearly.
So the actionable advice here for you listening is do your homework. Research the specific skills that are really valued in your particular field of engineering. What are companies looking for right now?
That specific research helps you focus your energy much more effectively on developing the right skills. Okay, so once you have a better idea of the skills you need, how do you actually get good at them? How do you achieve expertise? The next part of the book tackles the idea of focused learning.